go, y'all. Get straight on the ground, and we about to put in this pain, you heard? So what this video is basically going to be about is 10 push-ups a minute. And we going to get to a nice little hundo, man. And don't sleep on it, because I'm telling you right now, if you focusing on your movement, right? You focusing on your form, making sure you're going all the way up, locking out, and you going back down as far down as you can. The goal really is to try to get that chest on the ground, as close to the ground as you possibly can, to make sure you lock back out. Make sure them arms is going straight out how you see mine is, you heard? And what you seeing what it's doing to my muscles is exactly what it's doing to yours. Whether you got the same type of definition I got or you don't, and you trying to work towards getting the definition that you see me have. Understand that I'm a man just like you. And you going to get there and you going to have that definition as long as you putting in that work and you respect life to that point where you understand that with work come exactly what you need. And that's just the lack of respect of life that we lack psychologically because of just the stupidity that we was getting ourselves involved with the relapsing, man. We just got to understand that we lacked that respect for life. And if you don't respect life, you don't respect yourself, and you don't respect nobody in it. And life is going automatically, the energy that you putting out, you're going to get it back. And a lot of times the misconception is that just because I'm not blatantly being an asshole to people, that I don't have no reason to be having no bad energy be circulating my way. But I guarantee, I'm going to tell you right now, gang, that life do not work that way. I'm telling you, it's so tricky, bro. It go that deep to the point where if your energy is just not right, the attraction is not going to be right. You know what I'm saying? If you selfish, right? You selfish because you want to give yourself what you may feel like you need in the moment. You selfish towards your own self. And you gonna realize, bro, that you have always been selfish your entire life with every person that you've been with around, bro. You selfish. You're not a selfless person. You can't love nobody unconditionally. What you need to realize is that every person that you've ever loved in your life, you've loved them conditionally. You've loved them because you've seen something that you can get from them, especially energy. A lot of times, sometimes you got to realize the reason why you even want a woman in your life is because you want to steal her energy. You want to steal validation from her to make yourself feel more like a man, right? That's why a lot of men become so controlling, right? Because you want to feel like, oh, you watching all this red pill content. But at the end of the day, if you're watching red pill content about how women need to be more submissive, but at the end of the day, you don't even respect life. And you don't even know how to be submissive to life. Being submissive to life is understanding that if you want to fap and you feeling a need and the urge to fap, you submit to the fact that you respect life, that you can't get what you want in that moment. You got to respect that just because you may feel like you want to do something, that don't mean you do it. That don't always mean it's right because you feel that the want for it. Eating candy, eating bullshit, right? Just because you want something don't mean you can have it. Right? Because at the end of the day, everything that you want, not everything that you want is good for you. Right? You need to have that submission to life to where it's like if you don't feel like getting on the ground right now doing these push-ups, you need to do it because you have that submission, aka respect. Because that is what submission is respect. And there is no woman on this planet that's going to respect you as a man if you do not have that same integrity and respect for yourself. You need to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I ain't loving myself right. And that's why I don't feel the greatest when I look in the mirror. That's why I don't feel the most confident day to day. And all I need to do is change my actions and respect that life is manual. Nothing about life. You don't have no Tesla option in life, man, where you could turn on automatic. And even think about how dangerous that is to just turn on automatic mode on a Tesla. I would be scared to death. Like, what, this joint know how to get on an E-way and then know how to switch lanes? Nah. You gonna realize, bro, with that type of analogy right there, you will understand that you don't, even with the option of automatic, you still ain't even trying to do that, you are. Like, I'm saying, like, we gotta gain that respect for life if we want anybody to give us respect. If you want to be able to walk in the room and have that frequency where people just gonna have no choice but to respect you when you walk in the room, it's gonna get like that. You don't have to be a celebrity to have that. You don't have to be a rapper or anything like that where people see you as a public figure. Because I'm telling you right now, it's public figures, even people as big as Drake, that'll walk in the room and still not get that respect that you can gain for yourself through the action that you taking, man. Through just day-to-day respecting your life force energy and respecting that. Even when I do got the option to be courting women, that I have enough respect for myself that just because this girl right here got the body that I like and the body that I've been fantasizing about don't mean that I don't need to get to know this person and have that street smarts to get to know her mind and break her down mentally and really just stay close enough to where I could get to know her on a level where I'm in my right mind. Because just because you get to that point where you can start courting and dating women and they start throwing the walls at you, that don't mean that you crash into the wall, right? You need to show them that, yo, I got a different type of outlook on life, man, where it's like they gonna respect you, where it's like you looking at it like, I don't even really know you like that. Like, you look good, and it's, you definitely, an option just because of that, because every man, appreciate a good body and a good face. But at the end of the day, we got to have enough respect for life where it's like, I want to get to know your mind and I want to really just feel like I could trust you, though. Because at the end of the day, you with the wrong type of person, you could get poisoned one day, but just because y'all had an argument or something, like, you know what I'm saying? That's that's an extreme hypothetical, but at the end of the day, you want to get to know this person's mind. You want to go through something with that person. You know what I'm saying? Where like y'all go through something and you see her true colors when not everything is just all smooth, right? You don't know somebody when things is smooth, bro. You don't know yourself if your life is smooth. You only know yourself when you going through shit. Even when you relapsing and you getting back up and falling back down, you get a little streak and you learning about self. You learning how resilient you are. You learning how like you going back to the drawing board, you figuring things out, or you learning about that. You got this defeat mindset where like you feel defeated. You know what I'm saying? When you relapsing, and that right there, when you think about it on the bigger perspective, when you live life selfless and not selfish, you start to realize that it's bigger than you, that there's plenty people all over the world that's going through the same type of feeling that you feel when you got a goal and then you pretty much, you like take a doodle on yourself when you just like don't respect that the goal that you trying to attain. And then now you got to sit with that feeling, understanding that your energy is going to be trash like within until you get that, like, you know what I'm saying? So you get that locked in. And you just understand that you can't cheat the game, bro. You can't, vibe out and think that you could vibe out on a certain level if your vibration is not on that level that you really trying to feel. You not really going to enjoy nothing, man. It could be fireworks going on for a crazy lit club with loud-ass music and your favorite songs is coming on. I'm telling you right now, bro, you not going to be able to enjoy that to the level that you could if you really just respected life and putting in that work that you need to put in. Doing them push-ups when you waking up and not really feeling the best, because you got to understand the reason why you waking up and you not feeling the best is because you still in guilt. And the only way you going to get out of it is if you pull yourself out of that hole that you dug for yourself. You the only person that know how to get out of the hole that you dug for yourself. You know what you want. You know your goals. So you got to work through that on your own. And I'm going to be here to try to support y'all as best as I possibly can by trying to post these videos. And we going to do some push-ups together. We going to talk about the real. We going to talk about the raw. Because y'all know how I do, man. So I'm going to just end it off with that, man. And I respect you if you was doing push-ups with me while I was talking about that raw. If you want more content like this, drop in the comments 2024 with mad flame emojis. That's what I need from y'all, and that's going to inspire me to post this content as often weekly as I possibly can. And we going to up the numbers soon. And just rock with me and flow with me, you heard? But I wish y'all the best, and I love y'all, and I pray for y'all, man. So let's keep on growing and flowing, you heard?